In this movie, I'm going to demonstrate an app that I really like. It's a lot of fun, and it's called Popsicolor. It's available for iPhone or iPad, and it just takes some playing to get used to it. That being said, I think a high contrast image really works best with this one. So I've talked in other movies about tricks that I use where I pull it into an app like Snapseed and I increase the contrast and the edge detail before I pull it in here, but you'll get an idea. Let me just go ahead and launch the app. Talk about a simple interface. I'm just going to go down here at the bottom and click the little camera button, and it gives me the option to go out and pick some of the preset images that come with the application, or take an image on the fly with my camera, or use my photo library. I'm going to use my photo library, and I'm just going to grab an image here I have of some old watches. So what Popsicolor does is it's creating the image based on the default colors that you were using last time. So you see a series of color strips across the top. They look like little popsicles or dreamsicles, and also some across the bottom. So you're blending two colors together, so you choose the colors you want to blend. So I'm going to start with the dark blue up here at the top, and I can choose another color down here for the bottom. I'm just going to randomly choose this tangerine color. Now that's looking good, I like it, but I'd really like to get some detail in there. So you look at the bottom, there are three icons in the center. The one on the left is the brush. That's the one I'm working with right now, and I can scroll across here. I can add black ink to really make that image pop. I think that looks fantastic. The one next to it mixes the two inks that you have already to create an outline, and that also looks good. And the last one here is white ink, which on this image I don't think looks very good at all. Really like that middle one. I think that looks really good, so I might stick with that one. I can also swap my colors. So right now I have dark blue at the top, and I have that tangerine orange at the bottom. If I want to reverse them, there's a little swap button here to swap them. The other thing I can do is I can hit shuffle. I'm really not a big fan of letting an app make decisions for me, but sometimes I get nice things here. So here it's randomly choosing colors, and I'm not really feeling any of these, so we'll see. I might go back to my original colors. So my original colors were the dark blue and that tangerine color at the bottom, and I thought that looked kind of nice. So there's one place I would start. Now you can see that this is a rectangle, so if you're going to put this on Instagram and you want to keep that really nice border, you would have had to make this a square before you bring it in here. I didn't do that on this particular one. I'm going to click the sunglasses in the middle, and here I can go in and apply a bunch of different filters. So I'm going to tell you it's just a matter of trying them and seeing what works on every image. Some images take to this really well and some of them don't. So it's just a matter of trying it. So that I don't really like. Can scroll over here. There's barrel, there's edge. There are lots of different filter categories that I can apply here. That one's not too bad. So again, looking through here, there are other things I can do. There's a little enhance button I can click to try to get a little bit more edge detail out of it. That's not bad, I like that. And then the last one is the one that looks like a little target. This is also where you can choose filters on how you want the colors themselves to be applied. So I can randomly go in here and try different types of gradient combinations. That one's wild. So this image has a lot of grayscale value to it. If you had just a plain piece of line art, this would also be beautiful on that as well. So you scroll through here and you play with these different settings. And again, you have shuffle down here as well if you want to just randomly try a few things. Try one more. So that's kind of looking interesting. It really is. I wish now that I had turned it into a square before I did this, but live and learn. When you're ready to save it, you can click the little heart at the bottom. It allows you to save it right out to social media. You can save it to your camera roll. You can open it in another application if you want to. This is a great little app, and there's a lot here that you can do with this app. It just is a matter of playing with the settings until you get it the way you like it. This is a fun little app called Popsicolor.